The hilarious and shocking anti-superhero series The Boys is returning for its 5th and final season on Amazon Prime Video, and there's already a ton of news about the show's last outing. Debuting in 2019 and based on the eponymous comics by Garth Ennis and Derek Robertson, the series concerns a group of vigilantes who make it their mission to protect the world from superpowered people who abuse their abilities. Known for its gory and over-the-top action sequences, the satirical series is the perfect antithesis to the deluge of superhero content pouring out of Marvel and DC in recent years. A critical darling since its debut episode, The Boys has grown into a pop culture phenomenon, and inspired a wave of shows and movies based on comics other than DC and Marvel. The show's true power lies in its ability to shock and surprise, and The Boys has continuously kept fans on their toes as the storylines get more and more outlandish with each passing season. However, all good things must come to an end, and with the announcement of Season 5 also came the revelation that Amazon Prime Video's hit series would be ending. The Boys Season 5 latest news. Jack Quaid teases Huey's Season 5 arc. Carl Urban as Billy Butcher and Anthony Starr as Homelander looking on in front of a clock background in The Boys. As the wait continues for Season 5's arrival, the latest news finds Jack Quaid teasing Huey's arc in The Boys Season 5. The actor has played the character through all 5 seasons thus far, and he had nothing but positive things to say about the experience. Quaid said, "It has been really satisfying to play a character for 5 seasons and see a full arc," before teasing a bit of what's to come in his final outing in the role. "I think this is the season where he's a full-blown man," Quaid added before previewing a more confident Huey. "This evolution is one of the strongest aspects of The Boys, and Huey is one character who has had the most gradual transformation. Just in time for the show's rapidly approaching conclusion, Huey may finally be able to stand up for himself, and that could be good or bad. The soup threat has never been higher, and it might ultimately be best if Huey keeps his head down as The Boys reaches its bloody conclusion." The Boys Season 5 is confirmed. The show was renewed before Season 4 debuted. Anthony Starr as Homelander smiling while covered in blood in The Boys. With the fate of the ever-popular series in little doubt, The Boys Season 5 was renewed by Amazon Prime Video in May 2024, a full month before the premiere of Season 4. When it came to the continuation of The Boys, it was never really a question of if, but of how long the series would stretch on for. Unfortunately for die-hard fans of the satirical superhero series, the answer came just days before Season 4's premiere when creator Eric Krip announced that Season 5 would conclude the show. Krip would provide a further update in November 2024 when he announced that shooting would begin in a few weeks. This means the show went into production in the last 2 months of 2024, though the exact timeline is unknown. Presumably, the massive scope of the show's final season will necessitate a lengthy shooting period, and a 2025 release seems out of the question for now. Krip revealed that filming was halfway completed in March 2025, which means there may be another 4 or 5 months of filming left. The Boys Season 5 cast details. Who survived for Season 5? Since Season 5 of The Boys is officially the last, it stands to reason that the final outing will give many of the beloved and despised characters a proper send-off. Despite the show's penchant for bloodshed, there are a few characters that will most likely make it to the end, including Anthony Starr's uber-patriotic Homelander, and Carl Urban as the anti-superhero vigilante Billy Butcher. The cast of The Boys also features a wide variety of other superpowered characters, and the final season could introduce a few more as well. One major character who didn't survive the 4th season was Vice President-elect Victoria Newman, Claudia Dowmitt, who met a gruesome death at the hands of Butcher's alter ego in the season finale, and she likely won't be back. Speaking of Joe Kessler, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, the actor has mentioned he hopes to return for the final outing. One confirmed return is that of Jensen Ackles' Soldier Boy, who will be a major recurring character in Season 5. Ackles' Supernatural co-stars Jared Padalecki and Misha Collins will appear in guest roles. Another confirmed return is that of A-Train, Jesse T. Usher. The character's fate was originally unknown, as Season 4 saw his arc end with the character fleeing to New York with his family, leaving us to wonder if this could be the end for him on the show. However, Usher posted on his Instagram stories, confirming his return. The post was directed to his Boys fam and included the words, "Here comes Season 5. While this doesn't confirm how big his role will be in the upcoming season, it does seem to confirm that he will be showing up in some capacity. Snowpiercer star Dave Diggs has been cast in an as-yet unnamed recurring role, and he is the first of several new names that will appear in the upcoming final season. Mason Dye has been tapped to play the role of 1950s superhero, Bombsight, who was mentioned in Season 4 as the star of such movies as The Curse of Fu Manchu. Dye's Bombsight also has the chance to star in the prequel spin-off, Vought Rising. Season 5 will also incorporate elements of Gen V Season 2, which means that the spin-off's cast could also pop up in The Boys. The Boys Season 5 is the last. One last ride for The Boys. Huey looks down an air conditioning vent in The Boys Season 4. Though it was obvious that the show couldn't go on forever, it was revealed just days before Season 4's premiere that The Boys would be ending with Season 5. Since the decision seems to be a mutual one between creator Eric Kripp and Prime Video, it's assured that the series will get an ending of some sort instead of being left hanging like so many other great shows of the past. Fortunately, with the spin-off Gen V returning for its second season soon, the franchise will continue in various other offshoots. One such spin-off is The Boys, Mexico, though the project has largely been simmering in the background for a few years now. The offshoot is being produced by Gael Garcia Bernal and Diego Luna, though it hasn't been confirmed if they'll star as well. The other announced spin-off is the prequel, Vought Rising, which will follow Soldier Boy and Stormfront in the 1950s. Little is known yet, but it will concern a murder mystery and the early days of the titular corporation. The Boys Season 5 story details. A gory climax is promised. Homelander and Ryan walk down the street in The Boys Season 4. In typical The Boys fashion, the finale of Season 4 was gory, shocking, and utterly depraved, and it sets up an intriguing climax in Season 5. In a tragic turn of events, Victoria Newman's plan to flip on Homelander was thwarted when she was killed by Butcher's alter ego, and that allowed Homelander and Sister Sage's evil plan to take the next step. With temporary President Stephen Calhoun in power, that allows Homelander to pull the strings and begin his reign of terror.